this apology.
Now here we go. An apology. She is now admitting that everything was a lie. That he never hit her, he never hit the kid. That entire dramatic 911 call was entirely fictional. Believe all women, right? In my opinion, if you can be demonstrably proved to be making a false allegation against someone, whatever time they were supposed to get, you get that. I guarantee they will tell Nam another lie again.
They gotta start suffering the consequences.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', y'all? I'm Ace.
Hi, and I'm Star. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I bet. Let's get into it. Alright, so boom. We back. And this time, we back with some recent domestic issues with Gervonta Davis. Very good pro boxer. He is alleged to have had some physical altercation with his girlfriend. There was a 911 call. Some information got out about it afterward. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see who's lying and who's telling the truth. Let's see if we should believe all women, or maybe we should wait till the evidence gets clear, right? Let's see what we talking about, huh? He's gonna kill you. Again. It sounds terrible, right? Sounds like he's like outside, like he's chasing her around, like he's gonna do something to her, right? Something's gonna happen, right? Right?
Did she mention any weapons? Not weapons. She mentioned it's a guy spinning at her. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we have 3 officers on the way. Gervonta did react to this on his social media. He posted this long post on Instagram, basically saying how he didn't touch the mother of his child.
Right. So Gervonta came out and said, "I never touched her. She's lying. That all that's made up." Right? He said he never put his hands on his child, anything like that. Crazy how she could even make those allegations, right? That he did something to his kid too. So let's see what happened next, right?
He didn't touch his oldest daughter. He also talked about he had to pay $300,000, I guess, for him to get out of jail, even though he did not lay a finger on Vanessa.
Well, yeah, because that's what happens when they have. In a lot of states they have mandatory arrest laws, right? Because before time, women used to call for help. The police would show up. By the time they get there, they resolve this issue or whatever. She's like, "Don't take him," right? They don't take him. Then he kills her later that night, right? Happened mad times to people. So now when somebody calls, no matter who it is, if you call for a domestic violence, once they figure out who the aggressor is, right, you're gone. They're taking you. I mean, they might let you. They might let you out the next day, but they keeping you for a certain specified period of time.
Do they find out who the aggressor is, or just taking the man?
Well, they do. Allegedly, they do their best to figure out who the aggressor was by questioning people and looking at bruises and shit like that. But in reality, they just always take the man. That's usually that's almost always what happens.
Yeah.
Even if he has some type of injury,
Yeah.
Sometimes they still take him.
I know.
A lot of times, a woman could attack you and be the aggressor, yet end up the one hurt. Why? Because women generally can't fight men that well when they fight back. So it's just like, she's been hitting you, She's weak, but she's hit you 17 times. You punch her once. She's got a black eye. When the police show up, they're going to take you. Even though she literally was throwing a barrage and you threw back one, which you're legally entitled to do. You might be able to figure that out later.
But they taking you.
But they're taking you right now, which is crazy. So he had to go pay for his lawyers and pay bail or whatever to get up out of there. Let me tell you something.
Anyways, Gervonta posted on his Instagram how low down and dirty Vanessa can really get. He posted some toothbrushes that had some
Fecal matter.
ish on them. Now he said, this girl put ish on my toothbrush and everything this hard ish came from my daughter's diaper. The one y'all say I hit. Can't say I did this. I was effing locked up. I didn't
So she did that while he was in jail.
want to do this, but I want to clear my name. Nessa posted this apology.
Now here we go. An apology. She is now admitting that everything was a lie. That he never hit her. He never hit the kid. That entire dramatic 911 call was entirely fictional. Believe all women, right? Right?
On her Instagram story that says, these past days have been hurtful and extremely exhausting for all parties involved. I pride myself on being extremely private. This situation was the last thing I wanted to be made public. The state of our
You called the police. You didn't think you'll be made. Your husband is your boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever. He's famous. Famous boxer. You don't think that you calling the police on him and him getting arrested, you don't think that'll be made public? Are you a retard or something?
relationship has been in a fragile space, and Gervonta and I were both at fault for the argument. While the emotions were running high, I made an unnecessary call to the law enforcement in an intense moment while I was...
Your thoughts? What?
That's the problem. You're running on emotion. Like, straight emotion. Fleeting emotion that is irrelevant, irrational, because he wasn't even trying to hurt you, girl. You lied.
You lied.
You lied.
Like, keep it a stack. Like, look, let's give her the most benefit of the doubt. He's a boxer. He might have even he a hood nigga. He might have threatened to hit you. He might have told you I'm gonna knock your head. He might have said all that. He might have been all up in your face, woofing crazy. But he didn't put a hand on you. He didn't. And you know that.
Because you would have been broken.
Right. That's why when I first heard this story and they said he hit her and then I seen her and she wasn't like mangled, I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
Mangled in the corner like all bent.
Right.
Like, right?
Fall on the ground like
Leg over her head,
looking like Peter Griffin, folded over.
Like, she just had an exorcism.
Right. Like when they did that to Peter Griffin. He was looking crazy, all twisted up. Like, bruh.
I was thinking the worst.
That boy hit like a train. I watched them highlights. That boy hits like a train. If he hit you, you're done for. You're not a regular sized person. You kidding me? You're a girl. It's small. You saw her? He would have crumpled her body in. So the fact that you're completely fine, you said he hit you? No, he didn't. It's a lie. I know that.
Frantic, Gervonta did not harm me or our daughter. Continues by saying, today we have sought the help necessary to move forward with our lives. I'm confident that we will succeed with our co-parenting dynamic with the counseling provided to us.
Yeah, you have no choice but to do that because the kid has to get raised. But let me tell you something, boy. I'd be like, yo, get out my crib.
This happens way too frequently and often that at this point, the government really should start throwing these bitches in jail. I'm sorry, excuse me, these women in jail. Because honestly, this is a waste of manpower. This is like
a waste of resources. You're costing people, you're putting people in legal jeopardy when they don't have to be.
This is enough. I'm tired of hearing shit like this for real.
Like,
because they gotta do something.
In my opinion,
consequences.
In my opinion, if you can be demonstrably proved to be making a false allegation against someone, whatever time they were supposed to get, you get that. I guarantee they'll tell another lie again.
They gotta start suffering the consequences because look at how what she did can affect him in such a crazy way.
And guess what?
Lose his
guess what?
license.
He was in. That's true. He was in a domestic abuse. I think with his last girlfriend, or maybe this. Yep. Or maybe this was or maybe it's the same bitch. I'm not sure. I gotta look. But it was like a year ago. So either way, maybe leaving the efficacy of that situation aside, maybe he don't need another one. Right? He didn't do anything to you. So you even accusing him of this is a problem, especially if he did it to somebody before.
Nah, they need to.
Or was accused of it before.
They gotta start suffering the
Like
consequences.
and miss me with the but what if real victims just like are unable to prove their case? No, I didn't say that. If you say somebody did something and you just can't prove it for whatever reason, you lose the trial. Nothing's gonna happen to you. It's if we can demonstrably prove you lied. As in, we catch you texting somebody, it didn't happen. You get on in here and say, he never touched my child. Oh, you admitting that it was a lie, shit like that. Mm-hmm. You're going to jail. Right away. Cut it out, fam. Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll holla at you. False allegations. Get them out of here, kid. Get it out of here.